So right now I'm actually 38 hours into my hard dry fast, and it's fascinating. I just burped before starting the video. Does that ever happen to you? Like, I find that sometimes I'm fasting, I'm like on day 3 of a water fast. I'm not drinking a lot of water, but I still burp. It's interesting. So I wanted to share a lot of stuff with you. So I'm feeling really good actually. I just had to drive for a little while, so my energy kind of came down a little bit. But I'm feeling pretty well. And one thing that I notice, in the morning when I wake up, my mouth is pretty dry, but then throughout the day, I forget about it. I kind of, at certain points throughout the day, it might get a little more dry, but it's not something that I'm going crazy about, which is interesting. I thought it would be harder. So the longest one I've done was 36 days. So I'm actually just past that. I just realized that. So 36 hours, I mean, of course. A 36-day dry fast, that would be pretty intense. Please don't attempt that. Please don't try that, because that would be fucking crazy. A water fast, many people have done it, but dry fast, you can't go that long, I think. So, interesting. Let me start with. So, a tip, avoid talking if you can. I know I said the dry mouth and all that, but yesterday I needed to talk on the phone for a little while. Talk to my family and stuff, but I'm definitely avoiding it as much as I can. Like, if friends want to reach out or something, just tell them that you can't. And I'm making a video because I feel okay right now, and there's things that I want to share because it might help people. So yesterday, 26 hours into my dry fast, I had a bowel movement. And I thought it was interesting because I was doing a very, very light diet before that, like a kind of like a raw vegan kind of cleanse. Not a lot of food, because you can eat raw vegan and eat a lot of food, and of course you're gonna keep having a lot of bowel movements. But it was really interesting that I had that bowel movement at about 26 hours, I think, into my dry fast. Last night, this morning I woke up and I had another one. But, and this is where the TMI comes in, let's get a little more specific, which I know people in the detox world actually love, but everyone who's not into this is going to be grossed out. No, it's nothing crazy. But it was actually interesting because I love watching my poop. You learn a lot from your poop. See how polite I am by saying poop. I'm not saying something else. But it was funny. It was like 2 different things, like 2 different consistencies, colors, textures, everything. And what's fascinating is that, so let me give you another tip first. Make sure you hydrate a lot before going into a dry fast. A lot of people talk about this. And whatever method you want to use, if you want to do water, people like to do some juices, like vegetable juices, fruit juices, whatever you want to use. I'm not here to tell you what to do, but make sure you hydrate. So I did that, and I actually did all fruit the day before starting the dry fast. I did avocados in the morning, like right as I woke up, because I wanted to finish them up because I knew they were gonna go bad. Avocados in the morning, and then just fruit. I had mangoes to finish before I didn't want it to go bad. Then I did grapefruit and lemon water. I had a couple of apples closer to the night because I was starting to get hungry. I didn't want to be like starving through the night, like the first night before even starting. So I had 2 apples, but I had like lemon water because I'm doing a lot to, I've been doing, maybe I'll make more videos on this, but I've been doing a lot to work on like the mucoid plaque and get rid of that. So that's why I wanted to share this, because the grapefruits, the lemons, all those things, the fruits help with the mucoid plaque. And this bowel movement, it had a part of it, half of it was like very soft, and I could tell it was like from the fruits and all that stuff. And another part, it was like black and very different texture and harder, very, very different. So when people show, and I'm not gonna show a picture, a lot of people show that on YouTube, and it's fine, I'm not there yet. Maybe eventually I'll start showing you pictures of my shit, which is kind of weird, but it's interesting for those of us who are interested about it. So that could be something related to mucoid plaque. And I know some people don't believe in that, and it could be like, oh, that was just the avocados mixed with whatever. I don't know, I'm just sharing. I'm not saying what it was, and I don't know. But I've been for a while now, for over a month, no, more. Yeah, more. Doing things to get rid of like mucoid plaque and work on healing that part of my health journey. So that was very interesting. So today I'm gonna try to rest a lot. I might do more reading, more meditation. I'm thinking of like taking my shirt off. It's actually getting hot now, so I'm gonna take my shirt off and walk around in the sun just to get some sunlight, get a little bit of movement, just walking on the sand. I'm not gonna touch water because it's still a hard dry fast. So for those of you, I'll make another video, but for those of you that don't know, so a hard dry fast, you don't come in any contact with water, because when you're dehydrated from doing the dry fast, your body will absorb it through the skin if you're brushing your teeth and all that. So no showers, no brushing your teeth. Hey ladies, isn't that sexy? But it's interesting, and a lot of people actually say that a hard dry fast is actually easier than a soft dry fast. And it makes sense, and I'll talk more about that in another video. I don't want to make this one too long. But I'm fascinated. So I'm 38 hours in, no food, no water. It sounds fucking crazy, I know, but I'll talk more about it in upcoming videos. About why I believe in this so much. And I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I think it's all the stuff that I've been doing for a while now. I strongly believe, and I've experienced, that the cleaner your body is, and this is no judgment on anyone, like I'm not judging people. The cleaner your body is, the healthier your body is, the easier these things are. And I'm not saying that maybe in a month I'll do another fast and I'll struggle like hell and I'll be fucking dying almost. I'm not saying that. But I've noticed over time, like sometimes I get easier. And of course, a month ago I did a 3-day water fast and I struggled like crazy. So it's up and down, but I'm fascinated by this. Like the cleaner, a lot of people talk about this, like the cleaner you get, the easier these things are, and the more your body actually wants this sometimes. And we need to balance it, of course. And people feel like some of us go to an extreme sometimes. And you know what's interesting? Like this, to my friends, to people that follow my work but don't know about this side of me, this aspect of my life, all the healing and detoxing, this sounds crazy to them. And they get worried about me. And I get it, but I'm doing okay, baby. I'm doing okay, I swear. But let's balance things out. Maybe every once in a while we might need to go to a bit of an extreme. I get it, I've been there, I do it, I get it. But let's balance it out. Like, don't fast for half of the year. Well, if you want to, I don't know, just do whatever the hell you want to do. Who am I to tell you what to do? But it's fascinating. So that's another tip also that I want to give you. Like, friends, family, they're not gonna understand this, and it's okay. Not everyone needs to care about their health the way you do, the way I do. Everyone's on their own journey. It's okay. I don't try to force this on anyone. I don't try to convince anyone. Like, I'm gonna have a ton of videos on water fasting coming out, and dry fasting. My videos are not to convince people of doing this. My videos are to share my journey so that people that are already doing it or thinking about doing it get some ideas, tips, support, encouragement. That's it. I'm not trying to convince people. So when someone gives you like negative feedback or things like try to stop you, try to get you to stop from doing this, just understand where they're coming from. They care about you, they love you, they're worried about you because this is something very new to them. Like dry fasting maybe a couple of years ago was very new to me. Even though I knew about water fasting, I don't think a couple of years ago I knew about dry fasting. I don't think I've ever heard of it 2 years ago. I don't know, I don't remember. So just realize that, like, put yourself in their shoes. if someone you really care about and you love is trying something that is very new to you, that you've never heard about, and that maybe at this point in your journey it doesn't make any sense, you might worry about it. So just put yourself in their shoes and realize where it's coming from. Just welcome it with love. Give them your perspective, your opinion, your experience, and the true deep why of why you're doing this. And if they don't understand, at least you expressed your truth from your heart. And if they don't receive it, if they're not able or they don't want to or whatever, that's fine. That's fine. Just keep, if you need to, keep finding people that are supportive, that are encouraging, and that motivate you to keep going. There's a ton of videos on YouTube that will encourage you to keep fasting if that's what you want to do. But maybe don't lash out at them and go crazy at like, why are they so negative? Why? Because I see that a lot in fasting communities, and I get it. I was there at the beginning, like, why people don't understand me and all this and that. I just highly invite you to just put yourself in their shoes, and see it from their angle for a little bit, and you might shift your perspective and your opinion and experience and response and everything. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Time for me to go rest and relax. I'm at such a gorgeous place. Let me show you, actually. Let me show you. I'll just take a minute, I promise. So this is where I'm gonna spend my day. I don't know if you can see. Isn't this amazing? Amazing. So we'll see what I do, and I'll update you. I'll make another video to tell you like how long I was able to go, so look out for that video. And I'll have more tips coming. I have more ideas and things that I want to share, so more tips on the way. Hope something in here helps. Much love.